two huge fights announced for Saudi Arabia Fight Night. Adesanya versus Imavov, even. Why is that so fucking weird? And Shara versus Michael Venom Page. We're going to talk about both of these. We're going to start off actually with the main event because seeing Izzy on a fight night feels weird. It doesn't look right. Like Adesanya with the number 2 next to his name on a fight night card. Now, I don't like Adesanya by any means, but you can't deny, like the comment above me says, his first non-title fight since 2019. 6 years. Well, maybe not bang on 6 years, maybe 5 years and a bit, but 2025 is going to be his first ever, well, not ever, his first non-title fight since 2019. That's insane. That's crazy. All right. He's been on top for so long. It feels so weird seeing him on a fight night. Fight night, is he? What the fuck, bro? I thought they'd at least get him on a pay-per-view. Bro, this is Saudi we're talking about, so obviously they're going to get the big names on the pay-per-view. Of course they are. Adesanya versus Imavov. How do I think this one goes? I'm thinking, right, honestly, this might be the casual inside of me, but I'm thinking Izzy on points. I think this is going to be like another case of like Poirier Saint-Denis, Gaethje Fiziev. The up-and-comer is going to get shut down by the old crafty vet. Sending back to Peaches and Creamville with, you know what I mean? I got a feeling Adesanya is going to get this done on points. Now, I know what people are going to say. He's on a 2-fight losing streak. Got schooled by Sean. Got submitted by DDP. All right, the Sean performance, awful. Terrible. He looked like shit. No excuses. He just got beat the fuck up. Like, well, not beat up, but he got outstruck. He got schooled on the feet by Sean Strickland, okay? But I thought he looked okay against DDP until he didn't. I thought he looked all right. And DDP's proven that he's just the guy at middleweight. Like, he's just the guy. And I think Adesanya, if he can do okay against DDP, which I think he did until he got submitted, until he got dropped and submitted, I thought he was doing okay against DDP. So I've got a good feeling about this one. I think Adesanya's going to get it done on points. I think it's going to be pretty boring. I know, shock, and boring Adesanya fight. Who'd have thought it? But I do think it's going to be a boring decision win. I'm hoping Adesanya comes out with some flair to try and prove a point. Like, he's still here. He's still hungry. He's on the way back up to the top. Like, I don't like him, but I would not like to see him I don't know, have a fall from grace. He's a definite character. He's a character, and we need more of that at the top of the divisions. And I think, like I say, points win, unanimous to Israel Adesanya with a pretty boring performance. I think, he's gonna stay on the outside. Throw those leg kicks like he does. Just pick up the points, and that's going to be that for the main event. But then what does he do after that? I don't want to see him back in another title shot. I don't want to see that shit. And if you're not going to give Khamzat a title shot, give him Adesanya. Khamzat versus Adesanya. You're telling me that wouldn't fucking sell? That wouldn't sell. Alright, come on. All the Izzy Glazers will come out. Oh, Khamzat's in for a rude awakening. And all the logical people will be like, Izzy's going to get fucked, bro. And you know what? Great name for Khamzat on his resume. When he beats... if they fight, when he beats him. Great name on the resume. If you're not going to give Khamzat the very next title shot, give him Adesanya next. And then the winner of those two can fight. I think it'll be DDP that beats Sean Strickland by a stoppage this time. But yeah, crazy to see. Adesanya on a fight night. I never thought I'd see that going into 2025, but here we fucking are. Adesanya on a fight night. Now, this fight could go one of two ways. We thought MVP versus Gary was going to be an elite striking matchup. It turned out to be a bit of a snooze fest. Okay, so this could go either way. It's going to either be amazing, unbelievable. Back and forth striking the whole way. It's going to be a crazy, crazy. There's a comment that I saw, Mortal Kombat type fight. Or it's going to be a snooze fest. There's no in between. It's not going to be half decent. It's going to be either really fucking good or really fucking shit. And to be honest, guys, I'm kind of stuck for my pick. I really don't know. And you can't really go off the last performances because, like I said, we thought MVP and Gary was going to be a striking clinic. A striking clinic. All right. Turns out Ian Gary had other plans and he was going to wrestle fuck him for 3 rounds, which got him the win. Fair enough. Pretty boring fight though. So I don't think we can look at that fight. I think we have to look back to his Kevin Holland fight. He's striking in that fight. Stayed on the feet the whole time, and he looked unbelievable in that fight. He looked so good. And I think if it's a fight like that, stays on the feet, which I think it will, because Shara Bullet is a great striker and he likes to strike. He's a strike heavy guy. I just hope there's no same shit like the Ian Gary fight. I'm kind of leaning towards Magomedov. What the fuck am I on about? I can't speak. I've got to speak. All right, leave me alone. I'm leaning to Magomedov on this one. I'm leaning to it, but I'm still not too sure. I think this one could go either way. It really could. And if MVP doesn't get this win, where does he go from here? I mean, he can fight other middleweights. I get that, but I don't know, bro. You lose to Ian Gary, you then lose to Shara Bullet, who, I mean, there's always going down to welterweight, fighting Wonderboy. There's always that. That could be an interesting fight. That'll definitely stay on the feet, 100%. But I'm leaning towards Magomedov. I'm just going to call him Shara Bullet because I can't say his fucking name. I'm leaning towards Shara in this one. I don't think it's going to be a knockout though. Unless it's a 5-round main event, then I'm thinking maybe a round 4 stoppage for Shara. But I could see this going to points, to be honest, and I can see it being a Magomedov decision win. Maybe 3 rounds to 2, 4 rounds to 1, maybe. I just think he's... But then again, it's MVP, bro. I really don't know. I'm stuck on this one. I'm going to have to really look back at some of the fights that these two have had and really think about it. I think this is a pick'em fight, to be honest. But I think the favourite going into it will be Shara, just because it is in Abu Dhabi. And he's on a roll. He's on an absolute fucking roll. MVP's not on that much of overall. He's had 2 fights in the UFC, and his last one was an absolute stinker. So I'm leaning towards Shara. By decision, though. Or, if it's a 5-rounder, which I think it will be. Yeah, it should be, shouldn't it? A 5-round co-main, round 4 stoppage. I think that's what's going to happen. So we've got Shara by finishing round 4. And we've got Izzy by unanimous decision. That's what I'm going with, early picks. I might change my mind closer to the time. I'll have to have a little think about it. Watch some previous fights, just refresh my memory on these guys a little bit more before I give my official predictions for it. But another Saudi fight night. Have I just called it? I think I've called it Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and now it's Saudi Arabia. They're all the same thing anyway, aren't they? Let's be real. But the good thing about it being in Saudi is that in the UK, it's going to be UK time zones. Fucking yes. Hell yeah. Let's see what the comments are saying, though. I like reading comments. I like to see what people have to say. So let's read some. Here we go. Izzy's first non-title fight since 2019. For context, Bro joined UFC in 2018. That's crazy. We got Adesanya fight night card before GTA 6. I hate those comments. Before GTA 6. Not seen Izzy in a title fight. About to be weird. Izzy an MVP button. I'm stuck. One-eyed ginger Russian Muslim versus newly reverted Muslim black British lad. Alright. Izzy about to remind those that forgot. This is such an Izzy fan comment. Oh my god. Cringe bastard. Is he about to put on a y'all must have forgot performance? I think he might. So I'm saying, like, if he comes out styling on Imavov, then that'd be a great comeback. The striking exchange in the Shara vs MVP fight about to be legendary. I hope so. I hope so. The first time in 12 fights the belt isn't on the line. Incredible run. Can't wait to see if Izzy can hit those levels again. What a fight. Mate, this is crazy. So people are going with Izzy. I'm sure there'll be quite a few people that go against him. But I've just got a feeling that he's going to be one of those veterans like Poirier and Gaethje that just aren't going to let anyone get past them that are on the come up. I really don't think so. Let me know what you guys think. Anyway, these are some crazy fights announced. But yeah, let me know what you think. Who do you think's going to win out of each fight? I'm going early pickings, Adesanya and Shara Bullet. They might change closer to the time. That's what I'm going with off the top of my dome right now because I've literally just seen this, just recorded it now. And yeah, that's just all. So let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Links down below. Till next time. I'll see you in a bit.